So, just to reiterate, with this one eye, you can still see everything as if you have two eyes. Okay, can you just look at my nose for me? And you say that this one eye is also indestructible. Okay, look at my forehead. So, regardless of what I could do today, within reason, of course, you believe, or you're certain that your eye will not break. Okay, so would you mind if I test that? Okay, good, and hopefully not get sued. Okay, so please just focus on this light for me. I just want to know how this one large pupil is reacting. Your pupil seems relatively larger than any humans. Like, I would even say that the pupil itself is about the size of our iris. Okay, so now I want you just to focus on this light for me. Can you still see these fingers wriggle? Okay, can you tell me when they wriggle? Just focus on this light. Okay. Okay. Now, keep focusing on the light. I'm going to keep moving my fingers. I want you to tell me when it wriggles, and I also want you to tell me when it stops. So again, on the light. Yes, both. It's going to bring it a little bit closer here. Okay. And then, now I want you to focus on my chin. I want you to ignore this light, and while looking at my chin, I want you to tell me if my fingers are moving or wriggling. Okay, now can you just tell me if my fingers are moving left and right or up and down? You don't have to say up, down, just up or down or left or right, alright? Okay, just bring a little bit closer. Is it still moving? Okay. Well then, in that case, I would like to test this confidence of yours. So, if I bring this close, does it make you nervous? It doesn't. Okay, and what if I bring it toward the top, a little bit closer? Does that make you nervous? Okay, and then what about near the bottom here? Still nervous at all? Okay, so with your permission, am I allowed to touch this eye with this? You're absolutely certain it's indestructible and it won't cause you pain? Because again, I'm just a human doctor. I don't know these things, so I need your absolute confidence that I'm not just going to poke you in the eye and it's going to cause you pain. Alright, I trust you. Did that hurt? Okay. Did that hurt? Okay. How about that? Or can you still feel it? I see. Okay, so let's just get... Would you be able to tell me if you can still... If you feel this then, just tell me when you feel it. And of course, if you do feel any pain, let me know and I'll stop immediately. Believe me, I will. Okay. Alright, so then let me get another light. And while I continue to poke, I want you, just ignore this light, just look forward, just look behind my shoulder. While I poke your eye, I want you to tell me when you see this light blink, okay? So look behind, well, just look behind the shoulder. Hmm. 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 Let's bring it a little bit higher. Hmm. A little bit faster now. Hmm. Okay. On this side now. Same thing again. Tell me when it blinks. Hmm. 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 And just one more time. Hmm. Well done. So, before we move on, just blink for me. I want to just do a quick scan. So, this will be painless. I'm not going to be constantly poking at your eye. I just want to just do a nice harmless non-touching scan here, so just bear with me for a moment. Perfect. Now then, would you mind if I just measure that big eye of yours as well? Again, it's going to be harmless. Just want to get my measuring tape sorted. So, what I'm seeing is that this one eye seems to be relatively big. You would agree? And would you agree it's about the size of my forehead? Mm-hmm. Honestly, no offense, I hope, but I think I could compare it to a computer monitor by our terms. I mean that by absolutely no offense. It's just an observation. So you must tell me, what is it like being a Cyclops then? As in, how does it feel when you see, say, a human with 2 eyes, or possibly a species with multiple? It must be quite a different experience. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can only imagine. So, a question then. You notice that I'm wearing a pair of specs to help with my bad eyesight. Do any other Cyclops, maybe even you, do any of you have something similar? A monocle, for example, or something to help with your vision? I see. That does make sense. me just... That's about what I expected here. Okay. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20. Okay. Let me try a different colour here. Okay, so again, we'll just go by the numbers here. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. And let me just get one more. Okay then, just loosen it up a bit. This tape measure in particular is special. Okay, so let's get nice and close here. Let's just go all the way around. Just make it a bit more flat. Okay, so that's about... Okay, it's about what I expected. Then what about on this side of this one? I just move it all the way along here. Okay, then just bring it all the way down, and then just bring it all the way up. There we go. Okay. Then we go along here, just along the bottom first, and then we'll move over to the top, just like that, and then just bring it along. There we go. And just go from the corner, so we'll go from this corner first, then just along the other bottom corner. There we go. And along the top corner as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then finally 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, got a little fun experiment here. We're gonna go back to the light, and I just want you to tell me. So we'll just bring this a little bit closer here. I want you to tell me, can you see this on the bottom part of the window or the top? So, what would you say it's on right now? Then would you say it's on the bottom or the top? Bottom or top? Okay. Now we'll just do it this way. Okay, just bring it to my face here. Is it on the bottom or the top? There we go. Bottom or the top? Okay, and would you say it's going along the side here or the top or bottom? And then what about now? Is it going along the top or the bottom? Okay, And then would you say this is on the line or below the line? Yes, I realized I was moving at that one. It's tough to keep it straight. Okay, let me get a different light. Let's go along this way. Okay, and now can you tell me if it's on the left or the right? Left or right? Left or right? And again, is it on the line or next to the line? Okay, and then is it on the line or next to the line? And is it on the same side as before? Okay, and is it in the window or out of the window? And is it on the window at all, or is it off somewhere else? Perfect. Just blink for me. Blink for me. So we'll just give you a moment's rest. Just going to give you some quick eye drops. I know your eye is indestructible, and I can't imagine you would need these with your... What vision did you say it was? What level? It's not 20/20. It's 50/50. Damn, so you can see every one of my pores on my skin. That sounds disturbing. But I'd like to do this as just a quick experiment. Just to see if you feel any different with this on. Now again, this shouldn't be painful at all if you could handle having a piece of metal stuck on your eye. So let's just... Do you mind if I just pop this right on there? Okay, thank you. We'll just rub that in. I have to say, I do admire your confidence. Us humans, we would obviously flinch when it comes to this type of stuff. Just anything near our eyes makes us freak out. So I do admire your... I have to respect you for being so brave. Sure wish I had that type of confidence. Okay, so right now, how does this feel? Wet? Well, yeah. Does it feel nice? Does it feel sore? Does it feel anything at all? Just slippery. Okay, we'll just keep putting a little bit more on. Let's just go on the top here. Okay. So I've just got another question of pure curiosity. Have you ever been in a situation where your eye is in trouble? It's like for us, if we get something in our eye, or if maybe we accidentally... say like for example, I can't think of an example. Like some type of food, we might get some crumbs stuck in our eye that can be very painful. Have you ever been in a similar situation before? Really? And that was in an alleyway. How many? Oh my god. Okay, now can you just blink for me? Blink for me. Then just one more time, blink for me. How does that feel? About what I expected. Okay, so now I have a request. So I've poked your eye. You didn't feel it. I've put some serum on your eye. You weren't really affected by it. So I'm just going to come out and say it. Well, am I allowed to try and just outright grab your eye? Actually, now that I think about it, this might be a little bit too small, but would you mind if I try? Because with your confidence, I think you could handle it. Is that okay? Oh my god, I'm not the first to try. Wow, okay. Let's just... I don't want to crush it. So, how would you say that feels? Comfortable? Comfortable how? Like a massage? Okay. I guess we consider this an eye massage then. So it's still comfortable? Good to know. Thank you. Okay, so next, I would just like to test how you see colour. I want to know if it's quite similar to ours. So, just going to have a pack of cards here, and I want you to tell me, what colour is this? Ignore the word, just tell me, like, right off the bat, what colour do you see? Orange, okay, and what letter is this? You can understand English, yes, the English language of the humans. Okay, so would you say that this word here matches the colour? Okay, and what letter would you say this is? Okay, and what letter is this one? And how about this one? Okay, and then this, what is this describing? Is this still describing the colour? So you would say that this is indeed describing the shape. And what shape would you say this is? Okay, and can you tell me, is this the same colour as this? Okay, perfect. Let's go to the next one. And on this card, is anything similar to the last card? As in, is it the same colour? Is it the same shape? Okay, and what letter is this? Okay, and what about this letter? And what about this one here? And what about this one? Okay, and if I, let's just put them ones down. If I move it to the side, does it look like the same shape? And even from this angle, what shape would you say that it is? Perfect. Okay. My cards are falling down. Okay, and now move on to one more here. Actually, no, that's the same one. That's the same colour. That's the same. Oh dear, looks like. Okay. I apparently have chosen the same colours. So, what shape would you say this is? And would you say it's similar to your own eye? And if we look on the back here, is this the same shade as the circle you just seen? Like the same shade of colour? Okay, and would you say that you've seen this shape just a moment ago? And the card itself, is this similar to a shape you've seen recently? Very recently? And I'm curious, would you say you're rather good with numbers? So, roughly how many triangles would you say is on this card? You're absolutely certain? That was quite a quick answer. I mean, I can't well, I could tell you, but it would take me a little bit of time. I'm not the best with numbers, but good job. Well done. Okay. Now, I think we're on to the last test, my friend. So, we have a little eye chart here. So we're just going to go with some quick fire questions here. Would you say that this is bigger or smaller than your pupil? And would you say this one is bigger or smaller than your eyelash? And would you say that this is the same colour as our current location? Take a look at the background. Is it the same colour? And would you say that this is the same colour as any shape that I showed you before? Okay, now would you please just follow my little screwdriver here, just along this. I just want to see how you do with tracking. Okay, and just along this one. And what letter would you say this one is? Okay, and then what about this one? Just keep following it. Okay, and how about this one? Okay, and would you say that this is about the same as your vision when I asked you before if it was 20/20 or more? And would you say that this one is higher or lower than yours? Okay, and would you say that this one is higher or lower? Okay, and just going to bring this back a bit. Are you able to read this line? Okay, and so I'll just go on the side. And then can you read it for me? Very well done. Okay, my friend, I think we are finished. I'm very grateful that you came to join me for an appointment today. Got to say, you Cyclopses are very kind, and well, you have a lovely big eye. I would love to do more tests with you if you're willing to. I hope I made these tests relatively comfortable for you. Well then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'd love to know what type of sunglasses that you have for this very hot summery weather. So hopefully we'll get to find out next time. But until then, take care, my